Da, 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 da. Here we go for another show with dragon fighters and other stuff. And Burke is licking his butt right there. And he doesn't care. Here he comes. Come on up, buddy. Come on up. Don't stare into my soul. Just come up. Yep, it's okay. There you go. Oh. Sit on the back of the couch like a cat. And still recording. Oh, if you're playing the when's the mic gonna drop into frame drinking game, I have fixed that. How? Did I bring the good microphone stand home from the office? No. I got a bungee cord and counterweighted it against the bottom of the mic stand. So now it's like, it's up there good. Managed to do that whole, like, more than a half hour of Panic Attack show the last episode, and it didn't drop down once. And, anyway, hello and welcome to No Such Thing as Games. My name is Curtis, and these are the games that I'm playing. Usually I'm playing Dragon Fighters Dungeon Wars, as it says across the top there. And if I need to point anything out, I'm gonna use, oh, there we go, Owen here. He's a magic little, shadow mage. I don't know why it's so hard to remember. I invented it. I didn't invent it, but I'm sure shadow mages are used all over the gaming fantasy world. I just kept taking whatever the thing was I was doing and added the word mage to it. Probably 15 character ideas in before I looked up the word mage. So new on the screen, as I said before, we took off the helmet of the narrator lady. So, oh, she's beautiful. You didn't even realize. And then we have this news button here. So if you're a player of the game and you're like, how do I see these fun videos? How do I know when there's a new one? The what's new, you click on that and basically all that's new is bang! You get to see a video of me, not a video, like the video, all of the YouTubes of me doing this game. And of course I pointed out a little while ago, we have this new navigation button that Nick made up there. And I almost tried to click on it on the computer instead of over here. So these updates should be out, I'm going to say in a couple of days, hopefully. And, you know, assuming more than the 6 of you that listen to it when this thing comes out, later on, it will have already have been a thing. So you can go to a battle, or to the story mode, or test your own castle with the buttons in there, or go to your settings and restart or retrieve an old account if you have written down or taken a screen grab of your number and your name. But there's also something new in this build that hopefully will be in yours very soon. I'm gonna go to the story mode to test it out. This isn't the most stable build, so I'm already gonna promise there's probably gonna be some weird problems and stuff in this one. The good version's on my computer right there, but you're using it right now to look at me, so noise for no reason. Check this out. I did this. If you remember last episode, I'm like, I don't know how to do anything. I made all those little characters a little bigger, so they're like oversized. But that little flag on your little castle building there, I put that there. Yeah, I copy and pasted it, but I did it without having to bother Brent. And whenever I can do that, that's amazing. Brent is the king of coders over at the Code King Cafe, also known as Egg Roll Digital Studios. Egg Roll Digital Studios. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, here it is. Watch my finger. Oh, watch me target. Oh, and watch me move. You can just drag to move around now. It's a lot more controller-like And as much as it was like, come on, what are these people complaining about? It's too tappy? They gotta tap too much on their tap phone for taps? Well, they can shove it and shut up. That was just so much more satisfying, and look at how much more responsive she is. I mean, I can still tap to go where I want if I'm a tap lover, and I already keep forgetting that this is a thing, because it's just been on my iPad here for, I don't know, maybe 24 hours, and since I play this game a lot, I forget to use the new way. So yeah, I can just point, and she obeys my every command. I still have to kind of let go to target something, but other than that, it's pretty much just wherever I want to go, and then if I'm like in mid-fight, I can drag her away, and she'll still be targeting the person, so I just have to stop running in order to keep shooting. And I think that's awesome, because this room specifically, I could never get into. I always want to get right up close, and then spin around, so I'm hitting this thing with like 6 or 7 attacks instead of... Oh, this Dragon Nest is tenacious. It gives me such a panic attack every time now, and I always, again, just yet another new thing that's in the game that I forget is gonna be a thing, because I'm like, oh, once I get this dragon, it's all fun times and party hats. But then the party hat starts shooting at me like, no, you're full of treasure, and I'm supposed to, no, I'm full of treasure, and I'm supposed to defend myself. And it does, harshly. Sometimes I look at level 4 when I get to level 4 for like the 3rd time in a day, and I'm like, I should have one of those counters so I can count just how many times I've gone through level 4. Why not level 1, 2, and 3? Shut up! I'm telling the story. It's Curtis's story time. Welcome to No Such Thing as Games. My name is Curtis. No, but it's something about level 4, like level 1 and 2, like I've done a bajillion times, just because it's like, just keep checking them, because of like, for a while, that's all you had is level 1 and 2. And level 4, it's like, that's the start of a whole new room skin, a whole new floor texture, a whole new set of trees. There's a whole new set of defenses start popping up. That, you know, that's when the game really starts, is at level 4. And I guess the real, I don't know, it's a mental thing anyway. It has nothing to do with like, here's what's wrong with the world. It's like, here's what's wrong inside my head. After level 4, like I said, the game begins, and the game begins. So internally, in my excitement meter, whatever, I'm playing now. Like, I'll start, once I get to level 4, I usually end up at like level 6 before I'm like, oh man, this is starting to get tough. And I realize I was just checking. I was just checking level 4, making sure that we could go to the next, or what have you. And that's why I find it a little bit difficult when some people are like, alright, cool, I get it. I'm done with these levels now. I would rather, you know, build a castle or something, or set up a little civilization. And we were like, you can, like, what? Did you miss that part? And oddly enough, the people who want the most to build their own levels for other people to go through are the ones that don't notice that it's in there. They're so eager for something else. I'm having some network issues. Probably the same problems as yesterday, where somebody in the next room is uploading something, and for some reason their computer gets all the internet. I don't know. I uploaded like 100 things a day. It affected nobody in no way. I don't know. I just I don't have special internet privileges. Now, I didn't take the time to reload my whatever, my good account, my Curtis account, where I have all the best stuff, and I can just kind of go anywhere, and we can look at everything. Like this one, I still just have that map opened, Things are buzzing. We're getting some new logo designs, so as soon as I finish recording this, I'm going to do some new icon designs for the App Store. I personally didn't like the one where it's just kind of a close-up where the mouth is cut off here. We had some people who were like, what do you do? Like, we do these apps for a living for, like, major games. And we did this one, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then they finished it. Like, the one right before the finished version, I'm like, this is the best. And then the finished version, I was like, oh, I liked it better when it wasn't done. Can we use that one? And a lot of people don't like you to use their unfinished work or refer to it as better than, you know, their finished work. It's offensive in the art community a lot of the times. I find, especially with animators, they usually are more complimented, if anything, by... Oh, I can't afford any rooms. I gotta get some wood. When you're like, oh, like, the roughs are awesome. Because that's where, I don't know, an animator puts all of their love and care for some reason. We also added this, speaking of loving, caring touches. You just kind of hold and drag to move your rooms around now, not like tap to select, then tap again to move, and, you know, how you have problems with that. I'm sorry, I'm not accusing you, I'm just saying somebody said I have a problem with that, and we were like, you know what? I hear you, I can see how you have a problem with that. Some people tap their phone in super weird ways. Let's go attack somebody. Let's pick a fight with... Farmer Bob. This one doesn't seem too bad. Now, I'm still on the tester account. I didn't switch over to the live thing where all you guys have your cool castles. One of these days I'll just do one of those where I'll just have a castle liking party / attacking party where I'm just going to go on the live store version and we'll see people's things and say your names like a kid show. And we'll see Bobby's castle and Destructors and Jamiroquai 17. Almost didn't make it through that one. But it did. Have fun pressing your revenge button, Farmer Bob. Probably Shelby. I'm gonna return to my castle. Think about what I've done. Think about whether or not I earned that. But no, trying to remember how much wood that I needed. And I do have enough for another room already, but I'd like to get another socket going there. So I'm going to try and make some more wood. Let's go. Ooh, I don't need that much either. Okay, let's go to the story. Let's chop down some trees, see how much wood we can make in level 5. See, this is like real play. This is like real life. This is like those actual Let's Plays where people sit there, except instead of staring like this. This is some of the Let's Plays I've watched, and I'm sorry, I don't want to offend you, but the camera's either really close or it is, and it's just like TV's over here, and they're just... And I mean, admittedly, like, mostly I'm paying attention to the game itself, because it's usually something incredible, like a Lord of the Rings, or it's not even called Lord of the Rings, or Witcher. I don't know, one of those things that are like beyond cinematic, where I spend half my time going, is this is the game part? This isn't the cinematic? How old am I? What am I missing out on? How many hundreds of thousands of dollars do I need to spend to have the time and the gear to play these games? Because seriously, some of them, it's such a full-time job. I've only seen not even anything really, of Fallout 4, Fallout 3, whichever that new Fallout where it's like, hey, start a new life as a new person after the fall of civilization. Okay, cool. That sounds like a great day. Except it still takes about as much time to create a civilization as it takes to create a civilization. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, that was crazy close. That was like the tiniest sliver of health. Only got 26 wood for that whole level. That is a powerful disappointment. I mean, I don't think I needed that much. I think I get more from ransacking a castle. 744, I still need a bit, but... Oh, there we go. I also just needed to wait a little bit of time while my wood generator generated some wood. As a generator would generate wood. And... let's buy this. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting, you just hold and drag the new way, not the tap and flick like it was very recently for me. Another new thing that is not in this build yet, but I was playing it this morning and I was very impressed. People who did have a chance to play this game before it was released, whatever, before it existed for everybody, it had an auto fight button, which I made fun of as often as I could. It seemed like the dumbest thing in the world. Sorry if you love the auto fight button, but it's to me so insane that it's like, so you picked up a video game, yep, and then you're going to do what? I'm gonna press a button and then watch it do the things that it does. And I don't know, I understand, like, I watch movies and I do enjoy the cutscenes in games, but the reason I get a game is because, oh, I can't have a remote control action figure that does everything, but with the way games are now, you can. Like, the newer Batman games are just your little full-blown action figure. You can jump, you can glide, you can do all the things. Why would you want to press a button and then just watch it do the things that you could be in control of? I don't understand. But with the old auto fight system, oh, did I talk about this? Now you can kind of like put together your outfit as well, and get yourself a preview in your hero menu or in your party menu, and get your guy all dressed up, and oops, without buying all the stuff. But then when you exit, hey, you don't have to have bought it, but you still get to see and feel what it looks like. But then you can try it on and just buy it right away, and that's a nice little addition to your party. Did I forget to oops. And there we go. So there's all that. I feel like there were some other things, but anyway, in the auto fight, it's great now. Like in the old one, it was like you'd press the auto fight and that character would do everything he could to get from the start to the castle heart or the dragon nest, whichever, if you were in a level or if you were in a castle, depending. And it didn't care what was attacking it. It didn't care what was around. Sometimes it would decide, I'm going to destroy this wall, though. It would pull a Clash of Clans and just be like, you're the worst. Just don't. So we just got rid of it. Like, we'll deal with it later. Let's focus on the good part of the game, actually playing it, and then we'll figure out how to make it for people who don't want to play but still want to play. So Brent sat down with the team, and they did stuff. And I don't know, I was actually kind of enjoying just controlling the special attacks when it's like, oh, you need some help, buddy? Shoot bigger, more powerful arrows, or some magic beams, whatever you want to call those. And I don't know, I hate to be so wishy and or washy, but it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun using the autoplay, and I'm the worst. I'm still against autoplays in general because, you know, play. I mean, it's play. It's playing. Why would you take the part of doing the playing out of the playing? I don't know. Psychologically, if you sat down with some sort of intellectual, like, psychologist or, I don't know, scientist, anybody who's, you know, smarter than me, and said, alright, so people go out, they get games to play and relax or have fun, or to, you know, heighten their thrill level in their life. What would you say if I wanted to add a autoplay button and it auto-played for them? He would shake his head for like 20 minutes, you know? No. Why? No, that's not how people... What? That's like giving a monkey a banana and then saying, oh, here's a self-feeding banana, so you look at it and then it just eats itself. Isn't that fun for you, monkey? No. A monkey would lose his mind. But yes, because video games have become like a very universal thing, I guess, thanks to the app worlds, there is an audience now of the people who are like, I want to be a part of the video games, but I don't want to play. And we've all met those people that are just like, I don't like to play, but I like watching my roommate play. It's really entertaining. And I have watched people play video games. I'm playing a video game that you could play right now as well, but you might be watching this instead. Why? I don't know. Because I don't stop talking no matter how much of my attention is for the most part drawn away. How am I still talking about this specific game? Mostly because we still keep adding new things, and I keep, you know, designing and having to work on this game in a new capacity every day. It's never the, alright, make another log, or make another anything the same as yesterday. It's always something new, you know? Other than, we need another button. Okay. Well, the buttons are the same. It's just different text or a different icon. Then you get to make a different icon. Also very, very entertaining. Again, if we jump back to our castle, simply by tapping on the castle. I'm always in tour mode. And yeah, this news button here that I talked about. Oh, I think it actually works in this version. I forgot. But yeah, so I'm gonna cross the streams here and possibly negate existence. This is like one of the first or second episodes. I can do commentary. I can full screen this. Oh no, I can't. What's happening? Alright, it technically works, but you guys can't see it. So I'm going to turn that off and hit this done button here and close that out. I don't know if this is going to come back. Oh, there it is. Just took a little poop. And as in all problems in life, did it work? Yes. If you want something that no longer works to work, you turn it off and turn it back on again. Just like if your life isn't working, No, wait, that doesn't work. Advice that makes you go, So anyway, what I was really going to get at, aside from there's the news thing, a task came up on the task list that said, news section, news button, new news icon. The word new was in there way too much, but I worked my way through it. And I made one of those, we got some news, old-timey people, horns with the flag thing on it. Said, here you go, Brent, here's a icon for that button. And then I saw it in the game and I was like, nope, that doesn't work. And then I did it again and it was this one, and I was like, here you go, please replace it with this one, because that other one is making me want to stab my eyes out with a dull spoon, like Robin Hood. I think that was Prince of Thieves? Robin Hood, Prince of Tides? Robin Hood, the guy who drank his own pee edition. So I think I was about to go do another battle before we wrap it up here today. And mostly just listen to Jordan's music. The best ever. I feel like I always end up fighting the best ever. I'm gonna do it anyway. I think last time I went in with like 0 updates, 0 upgrades. And I just got destroyed. This time, I'm gonna go in, target, spin, smash a pile of skulls while I'm here. Why not? It's my life. And I'm just gonna destroy everything in this castle. That's enough. Best ever will know that I've taken everything. Oh, I should have started a... There is another thing that's new. I don't know if I can show you in my particular account, because I just started it, so nobody... maybe somebody attacked me. I don't know. I'll have to check. But see, now that I attacked this guy, return to my castle. When the best ever goes to his castle, and there will be a note. Yes, nobody attacked me, so I can't do it. His battle log will just come up right away and say, "Oh, by the way, you were attacked," and you know that's already in there now, and you can revenge and go get that person, or you can just go look at their castle and be like, wow, you're great, you should have attacked me, you earned this, we're good friends now. And Sean added a thing, so now you can see where they went, basically. Like, it'll give you a read on what they attacked, what they didn't finish destroying, and kind of see like where they left off. If they died, whatever is still alive after that point, you know, is stronger and better than that person. And I believe then yeah, go revenge them. So I mean, if you have a super powerful castle and you see that they destroyed everything, odds are they probably got a lot of good stuff in their castle and spent a lot of gems souping it up. So you know, maybe you'll be like, that's cool, you attacked me, I'll leave you have your time, we'll have our day in court later, and then you sue that person. Please don't sue people. Ooh. Would that be a good marketing thing if one of you guys sued somebody else over what's happening in this land that I created? As long as I don't have to go to court, or you have to pay my way, and then I'll totally show up and I'll talk all over the court. Ooh, no, this won't work. This is all evidence now. You ruined it. You ruined it. I'm not gonna edit this, so way to go. You have to do it, but make sure nobody does any research on the game itself or checks out these videos. This is like 30 minutes in. Who is going to watch all of this? You know, what lawyer for the other side? I mean, unless one of their interns gets hooked. This is pretty entertaining. No, I've convinced myself this isn't going to work. So, yeah, thanks for nothing. Thanks. You come up with something else. I don't know. This is all I have. This is all I have. I'll come up with some kind of something. What would go viral? Somebody tell me. Write it in the comments in this YouTube or somewhere on the Dragon Fighters Facebook page. And if it's something that's doable, that I think I don't even have to think it'll work. It's just something that I have to think I'm not gonna, I don't have to murder somebody. Like, hey, what if you murder somebody on camera and then while you're playing Dragon Fighters? Well, of course, people are gonna go check that out. I mean, if OJ starts endorsing an app, people are gonna check out that app, even though I'm sure most people don't want to, fund any more of OJ's horrible behavior that he... I don't know, maybe he was a good, wholesome guy once. But maybe we shouldn't be talking about OJ, is what I'm really getting at. Old orange juice. Orange juice Simpson. This is a great castle. This is like somebody's... This is like somebody's level, and it's only, four sections big. Oops. At least it doesn't do a lot of damage, but that's terrifying, right? I'm not the only one having getting shot that often. That's terrifying. But I made it. I usually do. So, again, last episode we talked about having a panic attack and anxiety, and I was like pretty much mostly over, just like really panicking. So, no offense to anybody who was also already like, I'm having a panic attack and I'm trying to watch YouTube to calm down. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I gotta make YouTube in order to calm down, and it really helped. I gotta do a bunch of math tonight. Terrified of it. I already know it's gonna work out. It'll be fine, but I also know that the first time I do it, I'm gonna be like, what? Too many numbers. Why so many numbers? Oh, and by the sound of the dog knocking over pillows, we know that it's the end of another video game adventure. Follow me on the Twitch and on the YouTube. Check out my podcast, No Such Thing as Grown-Ups, that I do with Tara, and we talk about everything: cartoons, filmmaking, video games, and what's that other thing? I'm always It sounds like this. You're reminding me, Jordan. Dragon Fighters, Dungeon Wars. Have you read about it? Have you heard about it? Have I not mentioned it 75,000 times and literally written it across the top of the screen? I know that I have, because I've even gone so far as to get a little guy to go, oh, lost control. DRAGONFIGHTERS. Dungeon Wars. What? Dungeon Wars. Wherever there's doors, there's Dungeon Wars. We don't have doors, but you know what I'm talking about. Download it, play it. Let's at least make it #1 in Canada. I mean, come on. Can I just be #1 at something in my own country? That's all I'm looking for. And America. And a good chunk of Europe. But not all of it. Just a little, one small part, so I can be like, yeah, now I have a reason to go to Europe because there's people over there that like a thing that I did. But until then, it's like, nope, that's a giant long plane ride into a very different place with very different weather and extremely different food. And I don't know, can I really live on French fries for however long I would be there? Why am I making me plan trips now? The credits are already up. Just doesn't even matter. What if I start collecting stuff? Doing some upgrades. I'm still playing the game. I'm not even showing people. Tune in later. Download always.